Back at it here at Shamrock Fighting Championships, as coming up next, it is a kickboxing bout as Chad Dodson takes on Jimi Hendrixx.
Kansas City, you guys ready for some kickboxing tonight, huh? All right, let's bring him out. Jimi Hendrixx.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that name right. It is Jimi Hendrixx making his way to the cage by way of the Caveman Crew. Now, he told me, he says, I'm not named after the famous guitar player. It's actually a famous, or a family name. He's Jimi Hendrixx Jr., Kevin.
I mean, that's a solid name. I might claim I was named after the guitarist.
No kidding. Jimi Hendrixx sports a 2-0 record in the world of kickboxing, coming off of a highlight reel KO. Making sure the mouthpiece goes in there properly. He's ready to fight.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Chad Dodson.
Coming to the cage after a big win in his last outing, it is Chad Dodson. Now again, he's gonna strike one up for those guys who say, you know what, I wanna try a new sport. I wanna do something to lose weight. Well, now he's here, and now he again had a big win last time in the Shamrock FC cage. As we go to our Supplement Superstore's tail of the tape, Chad Dodson, 38 years old, 5'10", 173.4. Jimi Hendrixx, 25, 6 foot tall, 178 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening, he stands 6 feet tall. He weighs in at 178 pounds. Please give it up for Jimi Hendrixx. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighs in at 173.4 pounds. Please welcome Chad Dodson.
Referee Mike Anglin has the call for this kickboxing bout. Now, kickboxing inside of the cage, it makes it a little bit different because you can't play the game of the loose ropes. You got to move. If you get put on the cage, it's definitely a different feeling. Now, Kevin, also with you being a professional kickboxer, this is a much different world.
Absolutely. I mean, there's just a little more. You're just going to stand there and throw punches and kicks. That's the only thing you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about takedowns. You just stand and fight.
A little slip there out of Hendrixx.
So in the world of kickboxing, when someone goes to the ground but there's not a knockdown, the ref is going to wipe off your gloves. That's just to keep any particles off of your gloves so when they get hit in the eye.
I didn't know that. Thank you. That was a very learning experience right there.
Teach you something every time we work, Jeremy. That's what I'm here for.
You do, Kevin. Again, thank you, everyone, for joining us here. Oh, big kick to the body after some spinning, and he says, bring it on. Goes up high, which is what Hendrixx is known for.
Yeah, hands very low for Dodson.
Definitely a little show, but oh!
Now that is going to be a knockdown. He's going to get what's called a standing 8 count.
Oh, my goodness.
So the referee gives Hendrixx 8 seconds to recover, and then we fight again. That's going to make an automatic 10-8 round for Dodson.
What a head kick there out of Dodson, taking a page out of Hendrix's own book here. I think that shot low may have hurt Hendrix's lead foot.
Hands up, Jimmy.
Again, another one going upstairs here from Dodson.
Dodson's doing an excellent job of throwing his punches and kicks in combination.
Another big hand. Little low there. Referee Mike Anglin didn't see it. They're going to fight out of the corner. 10 seconds.
Yeah, Dodson was saying he got kicked low. The referee didn't see it, so Hendrixx did exactly what he's supposed to and kept fighting.
That's how it works. If the referee does not slow down the action or stop it, you just keep going.
100%. You have to defend yourself at all times. So the scoring on that round, Jeremy, that's going to end up being a 10-8 round for Dodson because of the knockdown.
Now, if you were in the corner here of Jimi Hendrixx, you've taken a head kick, you've lost a point. What do we tell him here as we go to our Mattingly Lumber instant replay and see that big shot?
I tell him he's got to be aggressive. You don't want to stand there and wait. Dodson's doing a good job of throwing his kicks behind his punches. So to counteract that, Jimi Hendrixx needs to be a little more aggressive and not sit back and back straight up after Dodson punches. He's backing straight up into the kick.
Second round here. These fights are these rounds are a minute and a half, 3 rounds in this contest. Chad Dodson in the red tape, Jimi Hendrixx in the blue. Jeremy Johnson along with my partner tonight, Kevin Engel. Thank you for joining us on the Flow Sports app. Another spinning technique. They're coming out of Dodson, finding a home. Throws it the opposing way now.
Yeah, Dodson has shown that he'll spin both ways. You know, a good thing for Dodson to work after he spun with spinning back fists is to go with the spinning back kick. Might camouflage it so Jimi Hendrixx doesn't see it.
Big shot to the body, though, is Hendrixx.
I'd like to see Dodson go back to where he was leading with his punches and then his kick, just like that combination there.
Front axe crazy move. Oh, big hand there, though, out of Hendrixx. Dodson moving forward.
Again, Hendrixx is doing too much backing up. He's giving too much respect to Hendrixx, or to Dodson.
Ten seconds remaining here in the second round. Both of these fighters looking a little winded. Big blitz. They're coming out of Dodson. Kevin, tough round to call. How do you see it?
I mean, that was a tough round to call. There wasn't a whole lot to choose from. Both guys landed a couple strikes. I might even call that a 10-10 round. There wasn't anything to really judge on either guy. I could see it going either way.
Again, as we go to our Mattingly Lumber instant replay, a couple of misses and a big overhand right out of Hendrixx.
And that big overhand right was the one lasting punch that judges remembers. That might have won Hendrixx the round.
How do you see the fight so far coming here into it with the knockdown? Explain the point system.
So for the knockdown in the first round, Dodson's going to get a 10-8 round. So if Hendrixx won the second round, Hendrixx needs to win the third round to get a draw.
Third and final round, here we go. Dodson in the red tape, Hendrixx in the blue. Big shot to the body, they're coming out of Hendrixx. Goes for a flying knee. It was stuffed there though by Dodson, but it looked like it hurt him a bit. That front foot seems to have an issue now out of Dodson. Going for that back side kick, a little karate styling there.
Yeah, Hendrixx has come very close to landing a big looping overhand right a couple times. He's just missing on it.
Dodson trying to work over the top of the jab.
Yeah, nice lead right hook out of Dodson. I'd like to see him follow with the left hand. You know, if Dodson just keeps it simple, jab, cross, kick, he's winning the fight doing that.
Both fighters showing no point in slowing down here. Nice overhand again. Nice knees, though, coming out of Dodson.
Dodson was looking to spin there.
Nice shot to the body, faking it up a bit. Now they're going to do it to each other a little bit now.
Both guys getting a little bit wild here.
Both fighters are extremely tired here as they come right in front of the broadcast booth. 10 seconds. Who wants it more? Big tie-up, a little dirty boxing coming. good fight there in this contest. Chad Dodson, Jimi Hendrixx.
Your guess is as good as mine on the score, Jeremy. I mean, those second and third rounds were really close. If you give them both to Hendrixx, which I can see that happening, it should be a 28-28 draw because of the first round. But Chad Dodson could have easily won either of the second or third round. I mean, it's just too close to call. I'm glad I'm not a judge in this fight tonight.
We still have a lot of action to come here at Shamrock FC 306, live from Ameristar Casino in Kansas City, Missouri. Jeremy Johnson along tonight with my partner, Kevin Engel. Again, our co-main event this evening, Duran Carlos taking on Garrett Wells. Two guys in desperate need of a win, looking to make it happen. They are still tallying up the judges' scorecards here, ladies and gentlemen. Both fighters extremely exhausted here. Again, as my partner Kevin said, this one is anybody's call. This is a tough one to judge.
And this is a fight you can't really get mad if you win or lose because it was such a close fight either way.
Let's send it up to the cage to Stephen Bayer to give us our result.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the scorecards tonight, let's give both these kickboxers a big round of applause. Going to the scorecards this evening, it's a unanimous decision. Your winner out of the blue corner, Jimi Hendrixx.
All right, Kevin, explain this one to us.
I can't explain that, Jeremy. They scored it wrong.
Okay, there we go. Very interesting to see how this works out then.
Jimi Hendrixx couldn't have won that fight
with a 10-8
with
round.
a 10-8 round, unless the judges decided to give it the first round a 10-9 round because they thought Hendrixx won the round, but got a knock. It doesn't work that way. It should have been a 10-8 round. I'm not really sure how they got those scores.
Well, we'll see if we can come up with an answer for you. But coming up next, we have more action right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.